Hello and welcome. I'm Chanel Childs with ChanelChilds.net. Hello there, Maria. We meet here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time to help you to move forward in the way of your dreams and to help you to inspire you in your home-based business. Now, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about today is the power of really shifting your belief system within your home-based business, right? Because a lot of times as home-based business owners and as entrepreneurs, some of the things that we set out to do are usually pretty illogical, right? We usually have some pretty big goals and pretty big things that we want to accomplish, but a lot of times what happens is we don't necessarily have the belief that we can actually do it yet, right? And so one of the first steps in believing that we can do what it is that we're setting out to do is, number one, directing our mind with instructional information daily, right? Whether that be listening to audios daily that inspire us and motivate us. You know, one of the audios that I love, one of my favorites of all time, is Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, right? I have it on audio CD, and that book actually gets me moving into action probably more than anything, right? And so our first step is to begin to listen to audios that inspire us and motivate us daily, right? Beginning to, actually reprogram our mind and redirect our mind in the direction that we want to go, right? Our second step is to begin to read in books that inspire us and motivate us daily, right? I love to read in Napoleon Hill's book, Think and Grow Rich. I also love to read in The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles. Hello and welcome. I'm Chanel Childs with ChanelChilds.net. We meet here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, and what we're talking about today is shifting your belief system within your home-based business. Because if you're a home-based business owner, or if you've ever set out to accomplish a dream, you probably know that the things that you wanted to do were probably seem to be illogical to most people, right? Your goal's probably pretty big, and so you don't necessarily have the belief that you can actually accomplish that goal right away, right? Well, how do you get yourself to believe that you can actually do it? Well, your first step is, can be found in listening to audios that inspire you and motivate you daily, right? I love to listen, I was mentioning earlier how I love to listen to the audio CD of Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, right? Because that book actually gets me into action, right? And it helps me to refocus my mind into where I'm going, right? Darren Hardy is a very highly successful entrepreneur who actually teaches you how to do what he did in that book. And so what it does is it really motivates me, and it takes my mind off of all of the things that would distract me from focusing on my goal, right? So our first step is found in listening to audios daily, right? Whether we're riding in our car to work or driving to see a friend, or whether we're cleaning the dishes or whatever we're doing, listening to audios as often as we can, right? That inspire us and motivate us, right? Because what are we doing when we're listening to audios is we're reprogramming what's in our subconscious mind, right? And so we're changing our belief level. And as you begin to change what's in your subconscious mind, you're beginning to change your paradigm. And what a paradigm is, basically, it's a belief system that you have on a subconscious level. And so what we want to do, if we want to actually reach our goals, is we want to begin to reprogram what's in our subconscious mind, right? Hello to all of you newcomers. I'm Chanel Childs with ChanelChilds.net. We meet here every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. And what we're talking about today is shifting your belief system within your home-based business. Now, a lot of times what we want to do is illogical, right? It doesn't seem possible for most of us, because in the natural world, it is impossible, right? But we know that if we believe in our dreams and we begin to take action, that we can actually accomplish and do what appears to be impossible to most people. And how do people do that? Well, you'll learn from many of the most successful, like Bob Proctor, Napoleon Hill, and other highly successful people, that you've got to, number one, reprogram your subconscious. And how do you do that? Number one, listening to audios daily that motivate you and inspire you, right? That doesn't mean you pick up an audio once or twice, listen to it for a month, and then you put it down, right? You make this a part of your life, right? Darren Hardy says you should turn your car into a mobile university, right? So what we want to do is pick up the audio CD or pick up the download from our iPhone or whatever we're doing, and begin to listen to audios that motivate us and inspire us daily, right? Number two, we want to pick up books like Think and Grow Rich or The Science of Getting Rich by Wallace D. Wattles, or whatever books inspire you and motivate you and teach you how to get better within your home-based business. And if you guys want, you can actually invite your friends to this. If you tap the little guy at the bottom of the screen, you can invite your followers or your friends to this, because I think that this is important to share with others, right? And so number one, we want to listen to audios that inspire us and motivate us daily. Number two, we want to begin to read in books that inspire us and motivate us daily, right? Because as we begin to read in books that inspire us and motivate us daily, we put ourselves in a position where we're, once again, reprogramming what's in our subconscious mind, right? We're changing our paradigm. We're changing our belief system. We're now starting to believe that we can actually accomplish our goals, right? Because if we're just staying in the same spot and doing the same thing, we're probably not going to, believe that we can do it, right? But the more that you listen to other people who've actually gone where you want to go, who've done what you want to do, who've done what seems to be impossible to most people, the more you're going to believe that you can do it. And so your key is going to be found in your daily activity, right? In your daily activity of listening to audios daily. Number two, reading in books that inspire you and motivate you daily, right? And number three, this is a bonus one, taking action daily. right? Because we don't want to just listen to audios and read in books that inspire us and motivate us and redirect our minds without taking any action, right? But our first step is going to be found. If you want to change your belief system, you've got to change what's in your subconscious mind. And how do you do that? By listening to audios daily, reading in books daily, taking action daily. Even if you don't have results, or even if you don't believe you can do it, take some kind of action anyway. Because as you do that, you're demonstrating that you have faith, right? Now, I hope that this encourages you to move forward in the way of your dreams. Thank you so much for watching. Before I let you go, if we're not already friends on Facebook, feel free to add me as a friend, but send me a private message as well, so that way I know who you are, because I don't add everyone. But I would love to connect with you there. We'll see you back here on Monday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Have an awesome day. Bye for now.